Welcome to this exclusive production of Concho Sports Network.
Texas Central High School Bobcats football 2025 is on the air, live and streaming for West Texas, the Lone Star State, and the world on Concho Sports Network. This afternoon's broadcast is a production of San Angelo's Pixelcast Media, and Bobcats football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Welcome to the Zentex Remodeling Pregame Show. Remodel your bathroom in as little as one day with Zentex Remodeling Group. Find them at zentex.com. The district race continues here in week 3 of 2-6A play, and it's a college football Saturday atmosphere for a high school Saturday. After we had some problems with the lightning and the rain last night, this game has been rescheduled for today, officially scheduled for 7:30 yesterday. But it's going to happen as your Central Bobcats push toward the playoffs and look toward their first district win as they take on, again, another little Southwest Conference familiar foe in the Bulldogs from Midland High School. It's the Central Bobcats, the Midland Bulldogs, a 2-6A Saturday showdown here at sunny San Angelo Stadium. Again, welcome to the broadcast. I'm Darren Prater. Shay Harris, our producer. Arlen Ponder joins me for the broadcast as our teams are on the field and ready to go. Good opportunity for the Bobcats to get their first district win with Odessa next week, then Friendship. Got to push toward the playoffs, and it's very possible. Arlen, welcome to the broadcast. And how you feeling after being deflated last night, not being able to go on and do the game, and still a good atmosphere today?
Hey, still a great atmosphere today, and look at this incredible shot we've got here. We're testing some different shots today, so you're going to see some different things that you might not have seen before, just trying to enhance our broadcast here a little more. And, last night we couldn't do it. We were trying to do it with the rain and everything, so it worked out well for us. Talking about this football game, though, this is going to bode well for the defense for the Bobcats, because last night, whenever you're going against this triple option, it's they've taken a year to get ready almost for this option type of how to defense this offense.
It takes quite a lot of preparation to get ready for something like this, and we hope the Bobcats are up for the challenge after dropping 2 straight against this team the last couple of seasons. Our captains are on the field for Midland High with their purple numerals and white uniforms. We have Tristan Love, that's your quarterback, Jake Woodside, Lucas Ramirez, and wearing number 73, Big Prime, Pulai Liete Primus, the 330-pound senior. For the Bobcat captains, Kasner Stribling is out there. Number 6, Davis Darby also out there. Reed Noble wearing number 3 for the Bobcats. And number 18, Jimmy Edwards. Bobcats have lost the last 2 against this team. But before that, Arlen, it was a 9-game winning streak for the Cats.
Yeah, and this team has kind of been the stymie for this Bobcat team. Like you said, they lost the last 2 years. But I think this might be the year that the Bobcats pull this one out.
And if they do, that puts them in a position where they control their own destiny as far as the playoffs. 56-47 win for Midland in 2023 and 45-27 road win for them last season. 9 straight games, 2012, 2017, then 2020 and 22. One year they were the only district team that we beat. The Bobcats will receive the opening kickoff, and we are ready to go. Jimmy Edwards, Colton Hill, Jesse Smith back to receive the opening kickoff, and it's going to be a shallow one. Our kickoffs brought to you by Shirts Landscape Company tonight. And we are ready to go with a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down on their own 35-yard line.
You know, it's weird doing a Saturday game. I talked to one of the other broadcast folks and said, you know, Saturday games are great if you're college or you're in the playoffs. Central quick up on the ball.
Micah Smith, the junior, is the quarterback. And they will keep it on the ground. They love to establish that running attack, and they will look to do it with Xavion Johnson, the sophomore running back, who got the carry that time, and he will go down after about a 4-yard gain. They will, of course, put Xavion in a lot, as well as Darius Hewitt and Elijah Allen, the triple threat, the three-headed monster on the ground. Micah Smith fakes it to Xavion, then throws for Gavin Johnson, and it's too tall. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, but that was set up perfect. He had a blocker out there, had Colton out there leading the way. He could have possibly gone a lot further than he was going. Looks like Midland's selling out and going to tell him, okay, well, you can run, you can throw on us all day. We're just stopping the run.
And, of course, the Bobcat D will have their hands full with that triple option run. But the business at hand, 3rd and 6. Micah has time, plenty of protection, trying to get somebody where they're supposed to be. He throws to Colton Hill, who comes back for it and makes the grab, but he is going to be short of the first down by 2 yards. Barely 2 yards.
Just two yards short.
So with a minute taken off the clock on the first possession, the Bobcats...
And Micah is not coming off the field, so they're Coach Smith going to roll the dice here.
The Riverboat Gambler, Coach Mark Smith, in his second year with the Bobcats, trying to get them back in the playoffs after tough losses to Midland Lee and Odessa Permian in the first couple of weeks of 2-6A. Johnson fights for it. I don't think he got it.
He's going to be about a yard short.
And that was a great stop for this tough Midland Bulldog defense. They are led by senior defensive end Felix Sabalos. He had 4 tackles, a tackle for a loss, a sack, and a quarterback hurry during their 45-21 win over the Broncos of Odessa for their first district win.
Postal Annex instant replay here. And Zay couldn't find a spot there.
He tried to spin out of it, and it didn't happen. So here we go. Here's the triple option. They will have 2 slot backs and a back behind the quarterback, who is going to be hit, but he gets the ball handed off first. Boy, they are tricky with that. Only a yard on that play.
Well, and the big thing is with the triple option is you have to eliminate the options. Eliminate and clog the gaps. This is a gap run offense. They want to run those AB gaps. So you just have to clog up those gaps, clog up those holes, and make them force it outside.
Bobcats with 4-down linemen this time. They usually use the 3, and they will hand it right up the middle. And that is going to go nowhere. That's going to be, well, forward motion what? What do you think?
About a yard, but coming off the bottom of that pile, the missile.
Mason Van Sickle, one of these dangerous Bobcat linebackers.
And Jacoby Jackson's the other one coming off. Midland getting up on the ball, possibly seeing what Lee did to us whenever they were here. They were running that quick style offense. 9:40 left in this first quarter.
Watch out for Big Prime, number 73, 330 pounds on the left side of that Midland Bulldog offensive line. And that one could be a first down. Did they whistle it dead? I think they faked me out again, man.
Hold on. What's
I think they have a false start.
They get a false start? We don't have the white hat, so.
Hey, I'm just following what Riley Ones just said. He's wearing number 99 instead of 66.
Oh, encroachment on the Bobcats.
Oh, 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
The 5-yard penalty is still going to be 3rd down. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
3rd down and 2.
So the Bobcats here with a good chance to get this team off the field. They are on the Bobcat 36-yard line, so I'm thinking 4-down territory. And the Bobcats tried that, didn't get it on their first offensive possession, but We'll see what Holt Howard and company do. Holt Howard is a sophomore, by the way.
I'm not sure why they stopped that play. If it was offsides on us, defense should have been a free play.
Right up the middle, there is a first down and then some. Close to the Angelo MRI red zone by a few yards.
First
Actually,
down,
they'll say
Midland
it's down
High.
at the 23, but that's a Luke's Cage first down for the Midland Bulldogs. Yeah, just tough running, and it took about 4 Bobcats to bring him down. And they have a lot of guys that they can get the ball to on the ground. They will go again in that flex bone style look with motion. Hit in the backfield, gets away from it. Now finally brought down, but he didn't get much though. Just a couple of the yards on the run for Lucas, or Jordan
Gain
McGowan.
of 2 yards.
He is one of their slot backs wearing number 2. There's different terminologies, and I know Arlen's going to share some knowledge with us throughout the game about this triple option offense, which is kind of hard to decipher if you haven't seen it a whole lot.
Yeah, Army runs it. Wall ran it a little bit.
Second and
Still
8.
runs it a little bit. It's a ball control offense. It's a clock eater.
Jordan McGowan, 5'7", 140 pounds, explosive in the open field.
Wyatt King on the
31
carry.
carries,
Mason
387
Van
yards,
Sickle
and 3
on the stop.
touchdowns.
Van Sickle with the stop there. Looks
Third
like he picked up
down.
about a 1 yard. It's going to be 3rd and 7. 7:44 left in this first quarter.
Coach Thad Fortune, the head man of this Midland Bulldog program, says that McGowan is like a little water bug. What?
He got back.
Good job.
That center should have snapped the ball right there. They'd have gotten that 5 yards and made it a little bit easier to manage.
Coach Fortune says that a water bug is how McGowan runs, like a little water bug. I've never heard that one before.
Timeout, Midland.
Well, thanks again for joining us here. San Angelo Stadium, no score, 7:20 on the clock, and it'll be a 3rd down for Midland. When we return, you're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, 3rd and 7 for Midland High with 7:20 to go in the opening period. They are on the Bobcat 20 on 3rd down. He tries to get to the left, and the Bobcats will meet him. Wyatt King doesn't get very far, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs.
It's going to bring up 4th and 5. 7:06 left and counting.
Bulldogs looking to build off a 45-21 win over Odessa High last week. Jordan McGowan had 141 yards from scrimmage and missed a 100-yard rushing effort by 1 yard. He is number 2. So they go for the field goal here.
35-yard field goal.
And on the 35-yard field goal from Rylan Marino, they will take the lead with 6:42 to go in the first period of play on their opening drive. Midland can't convert, but they do get a field goal. 35 yards for Marino. 3-0. The junior puts the Bulldogs in the lead. We'll be back at San Angelo Stadium after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
hours at a price you can afford. So when you pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in.
Kickoff's brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. 3-0 Midland leads your Central Bobcats. Welcome back to the broadcast on Concho Sports Network. Central Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside. The Bobcats can't convert on a 4th down and give up the ball in Bobcat territory to the Bulldogs, who marched down and got a 35-yard field goal to take the first lead of the game from Rylan Marino. So here's Micah Smith and company on a Luke's Cage first down, 6:42 to go in the first. Smith will hand it right up the middle to Zay Johnson, and he will cross the 30 for about a 3-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 7. Both teams, both coaches know how important this game is, as the Bobcats 0-2 in district lost a heartbreaker to Permian by 8 points last week, and they fell on homecoming night here at San Angelo Stadium to Midland Lee. Still have Odessa and Friendship on the schedule as Zay Johnson breaks through the Z-train to the 30 into that Bulldog territory, and they will say he was down at the 25-yard line. Nice run from Zay Johnson. That's a Luke's Cage.
Look at this coming right at you on this Postal Annex instant replay.
And give credit to Carson Ham, who has 7 interceptions this season. He's the guy that ran him down.
And they go back up quick.
On the ground, Zay Johnson got almost clotheslined there.
Oh, hold on. That was Elijah Allen running the rock there.
So what we're going to see is Xavion Johnson, Elijah Allen. That's number 21, number 20. And then we will have
Darius
Hewitt. That's the D train. Xavion the Z train. Elijah Allen.
And Z train is a sophomore. That's what I have. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're probably giving him a rest. Throwing a quick header to Baby G. And Gabriel Garcia is into the Angelo MRI red zone. He puts a little flare on the end of it, and that'll be a 1st and goal for the Bobcats.
It'll be down to the 5:15 left in the first quarter. If you're just joining us.
And he just juked JoJo Levens as Levens slid on the turf trying to keep up with Baby G, and he went right by him. Xavion is back in, standing to the right of Micah. Colton Hill, Jimmy Edwards, Gavin Johnson, Jesse Smith, Gabriel Garcia, your receiving core for the Bobcats as they keep it on the ground to around the 3-yard line.
Looks like they're going to give them the 2, actually.
Here's the Postal Annex instant replay. Running tough, the Z-train.
Having that goal camera is awesome.
He was brought down by Jaden Reyna, one of the defensive linemen who has 2 sacks this season. Look at the stars on Micah Smith's helmet. That means something good, by the way, all those stars. A bunch of something's good. Zay Johnson will get the carry, and he has to just turn and churn to the 2-yard line.
But you know what? If I'm Coach Smith, I'm trading field goals for touchdowns any day of the week.
Yep. Bobcats went for it on their first possession, didn't get it, couldn't convert. Midland decided the better of it and just kicked the field goal. They lead at 3-0. Clock at 3:47 and counting here in the first. Only timeout has been called by the Bulldogs. Johnson just needs to bounce a little to the outside, but he took a hit.
He got it.
Robert Harden, but Harden couldn't keep him out of the end zone. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. The Z-train finds the station in the end zone for the Bobcat score. And the Cats have their first lead of the game here in the first. Here it is. Yeah,
just got the nose of that ball over the goal line.
Harden tried, couldn't keep him out.
Micah with the hold.
Caleb Holbert. The snap from area 51, and Holbert is good. 3:35 to go in the first. On their second possession of the game, the Bobcats hit pay dirt, 7-3. Cats in the lead. We're back at San Angelo Stadium after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
And we're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get $12,000 off this new 2025 GMC Sierra. $12,000 off. Or save $5,000 off this new 2025 GMC Acadia. Deep discounts, low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside for the live broadcast. 3:35 to go here in the first period. Zay Johnson with a 2-yard run to find the end zone for the Bobcat touchdown on their second possession of the afternoon. Holbert's extra point makes it 7-3 as Midland on their first possession hit a 35-yard field goal from Marino. Schertz Landscape Company kickoff from the Bobcats will be fielded at the 2-yard line.
Oh my
15 to the 30, makes a move, gets away from another Bobcat, and finally somebody runs him down from behind at the 38-yard line. That was almost really bad, and a nice return there.
And that was Sabalos, and I believe number 6, Davis Darby, bringing him down.
Darby's done really well.
Look at this, just found the hole.
Well, he slipped and almost fell down and still got away. Goodness.
Yeah.
Jordan McGowan.
Troy Sabalos bringing him down there.
McGowan was a receiver originally, but coach said he's elusive and he's like a water bug out there on the field, and you can see why. I mean, he literally just almost slipped and fell down, got his footing, and still got away for some more yards. What an athlete. On the keeper.
Oh, my gosh.
That's what the triple option will do to you. Holt Howard off to the races. And he'll be brought down at the 2.
Noah Rogers bringing him down.
What a run from Holt Howard, and great job by Noah Rogers to not give up on the play. Here it is.
Noah Rogers on the stop.
And that's the struggle with that triple option.
And the Bobcats missed a tackle that would have been for a loss, and we've done that quite a bit this season. And when we do that a lot, it's not good. They are going for 2. They will hand it off. He's going to be stopped inside the 1.
No, he didn't score.
I'm sorry. I just was.
No, he didn't score. He got brought down at the 1.
I said Noah Rogers didn't give up on the play.
And they are giving him the line of scrimmage, so he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 73 is 330 pounds, 6'4".
Prime there, huh? That's what they call him.
They have more receivers than usual this time. Elijah Ramos is wide to the left, and Jordan McGowan, he's going to line up in that slot receiver position to the near side. But they will just hand it off, and this time they get their touchdown. Now we can talk about 1 or 2. Isaiah Miller gets the score, and the big running back, the senior, has an Alpha Paving Midland High touchdown. They will take the lead right back with 2:06 to go in the first. He just bounced right off of Central Bobcats that time.
Up and hold on, we got a flag on the play.
Well,
it says post, probably.
Am I gonna give them a touchdown twice they didn't earn? Is that what's gonna happen?
We'll see.
They're gonna talk it over.
The result of the play is a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Against the Bobcats there.
Unsportsmanlike.
Oh, you can't do
Unsportsmanlike on both teams, so penalties offset.
So this is one of those, I hope you learned your lesson calls.
Yep.
Both of you. So on both of you, better learn your lesson. And now they know the limits of these officials early, and what they're going to put up with and what they're not going to put up with. But that's just a silly penalty to get on both sides. And the kick is up. This is Edgar Ramos. Marino got the field goal. Edgar Ramos got the extra point. Brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau, Tom Green County. We're back at San Angelo Stadium after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
This is where we live, a place where trucks are the backbone of our lifestyle, as essential as a roof over our head and clothes on our back. When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, technology, safety, fuel efficiency, reliability, and value retention. Plus, it's a
Schertz Landscape Company kickoff from the Midland Bulldogs. Fair catch at around the 34-yard line for the Central Bobcats. Colton Hill doing the honors. 2:06 to go here in the first. It is 10-7 Midland. They've scored a field goal and a touchdown in their first two offensive possessions today.
Yeah, and we don't want this to turn into a track meet. Of course, as a defensive guy, I don't want it to turn into a track meet, but that ball control offense, give up the big play is what they hope for with that triple option.
Now the Bobcats try to answer on the ground. Tough run to the 39-yard line. It's about a 7-yard gain.
Wow, that was a favorable spot there for us.
And the carry that time from Darius Hewitt, the junior.
2nd and 3, 146 and counting.
Bobcats need a win to avoid a 0-3 start and stay in the 2-6A playoff race.
Yeah, this is a pivotal game for them. They need this game.
Midland's 1-1 after they beat Odessa.
Ball's
Ball
on
is
the
on
ground.
the ground. I think the Bulldogs got it.
Nope, they're saying we got it back.
Okay, Micah Smith got the ball. That was too close for comfort, though.
Yeah, and you can see it here on the Postal Annex here.
3rd down and 5.
Somebody just punched it, looks like.
Well, we know what happens because the Bobcats have been in that situation before, right off the bat against Abilene. They had the ball punched loose, and a lineman returned it for a touchdown. Jimmy Edwards on the reception, gets past the 40, still a couple yards shy of the first down.
Brings it 4th down and 2, 45 seconds.
Harlan, this looks very familiar, this situation. This is about where they were on the first drive.
Yeah, sure was. And maybe 5 yards more forward.
And they didn't get it. They couldn't convert on 4th and short. Will they do it again?
And Riverboat Smith's going to go for it again.
Xavion Johnson stands to the left of Micah Smith. They like Judson Bright and Kasner Stribling as blockers, the two tight ends.
Oh, my gosh, and they stop them again. That was...
that's twice. That's a tough one to take because that's twice we've sent our number one guy right at him and they stop him.
Didn't see who got that.
Let's take a look here.
Oh, he just tripped over the back end of Stribling. 81, he just tripped over him. Otherwise, that would have been more than just a first down. Little errors, little things coming up short for the Bobcats right now.
Midland did not punt. 434 yards in the win over Odessa High. They didn't punt the whole game.
Wow.
And that'll be a gain of about 3 that time.
But hold up, we got a penalty, and it's coming from the White Hat. So
that's an Olivas Roofing and Solar penalty.
Going to be a hold.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Number 27 of the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Personal foul on us. 15-yard penalty.
Okay, I know what it was. I was looking away from the ball because several guys get tackled on the dribble option. One of the Bobcats picked somebody up and did a WWE slam on him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I mean,
Coach Smith's not going to be happy with that. You got to keep your head. That discipline. You got to have discipline, especially whenever you're running against this defense, against this team, and that will be the end of the first quarter.
Well, after one, the Bobcats trailing 3-0 took the lead on a Xavion short run for a touchdown. They were ahead 7-3, and then they fell right back behind. It's 10-7. And Midland leads this contest after one. We'll be back. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Great looking truck. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in. We're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get this 2025 GMC Terrain.
We are back at San Angelo Stadium, beginning the second quarter. Midland Bulldogs with the ball and a lead, 10-7, as they look to increase that against the Bobcats. A unnecessary roughness penalty against the Cats gave them more yards than they had earned. On the run to the right side, this is Holt Howard, and Holt Howard, usually not the starting quarterback for this team, and I believe that Tristan Love is injured. Is that correct, Arlen?
I don't know. I have not seen him on the field. Our stat person, Ann Diamond, said, sent me a text and said he is not on the field. That's the only reason I caught it.
And I was thinking, I mean, everything that I've seen points to Tristan Love.
Yeah.
Who is number 11. I just kind of went with it with Holt Howard. Don't know what the situation is exactly, but Holt Howard's done a heck of a job. Got a long run all the way to the 2, set up the score, and there's another one. That's an Alpha Paving Midland Bulldog touchdown. They do it to us again. Just as I said, Holt Howard has done a great job. He scores a touchdown. That's a huge run for him and a touchdown. Let's take a look here. Just on that left side, hardly even touched.
Not until he was in the end zone.
Almost the same play they ran that got them on the 2-yard line the last time before the touchdown. It's good. Our extra points today brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau, Tom Green County. We'll be back after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
You can pay only $29,999. Or this 2025 Buick Envista, you can pay $21,999. Deep discounts and low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Friendship being
Can he do it? 10. Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Schertz Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs tonight. This afternoon, it is 17-7. Midland Bulldogs strike again. Holt Howard, an 18-yard run on the option keeper for another Midland touchdown. And the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff bounces out the back of the end zone for the touchback. So Micah Smith and company with one touchdown today, thanks to Xavion Johnson, trailing by 10 points.
Yeah, and this Bobcat defense got to get a stop. Stop letting those big plays happen. That was an 18-yard touchdown run by Holt Howard, the backup quarterback.
Tristan Love has been the starter all season. I'll tell you, Holt Howard has done a great job. A long run to give him a 1st and goal, and he got the last touchdown. So the quarterback is a weapon in that offense. Let's see if the Bobcats can answer on a Luke's Cage 1st down. Into double coverage, too high. And incomplete. Trying to hit Jimmy Edwards that time.
2nd down.
And Micah just telegraphed that the whole way. He wasn't looking off anybody else, I don't think.
JoJo Levins on the coverage, one of the guys on the coverage for the Midland Bulldogs. Smith throwing to Baby G. Gabriel Garcia already has a big catch tonight, and he will catch that one and get past the 30. They're still going to be about 3 yards short of the 1st down and bring up 3rd down. Holt Howard got a fumble recovery in the 4th quarter against Odessa last week.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Micah Smith combined his 605 yards, 6 touchdown passes in the first 2 district contests.
Yeah, and I know Coach Smith does not want to go one-dimensional with this offense. Oh, Stribling fell down, and it's just the bugs that are hit. You know, the unintentional errors, the trip on that last 4th down play. There, Stribling had a 1st down. He just slipped and fell.
Well, this is familiar on most all but one of our possessions. We faced a 4th down in the same area on the field.
Yeah, but this one I see Caleb coming in, so they're gonna punt it.
Caleb Holbert.
And look who's back, number 2.
Jordan McGowan.
Their utility player, basically.
A slot back in this offense. He can catch the ball. He does line up at receiver some as well. We have a timeout on the field.
Timeout Midland, so they took another one. So they have one with 10-12 left in the 1st half.
We're back after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services for all your photo and video needs. Call 325-245-9663. Oh, and we also do sports. Call today.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Had bad weather last night, didn't get to play last night, so we're doing it on a Saturday, week 3 of District 2-6A. It's 4th and 3 for the 3rd time. The Bobcats are going to go for it on 4th down. They are 0 for 2. Trying to get to the outside, going to be close.
He does not even get it.
That was Mike.
Oh,
Smith.
wait, they gave it to him.
I saw Micah Smith do his trademark 1st down signal.
Yeah, that's and that is a look at this. I thought
it's a Luke's.
Oh, he did. He did get it. So he held the ball forward and got it across the line.
Well, he signaled us. He was trying to let us know.
Well, you know, you got to believe him.
Turn and churn. About a yard or 2 that time on 1st down.
That's Elijah Allen again running the rock.
So we've seen all of the 3-headed monster. We've seen Elijah Allen, the D-Train, and the Z-Train. Biggest run of the day from Xavion.
Well, now it's a 4-headed monster because you got Micah Smith. Throw him in that mix. They're going to go quick, 9:37.
Smith was going at it with one of the Midland Bulldogs. I believe it was Devin Rodriguez, the cornerback at the bottom. He and Smith were having some words after that. Micah throws out of reach and incomplete. He tried to hit Colton Hill that time.
Just off the mark. And I was looking to see.
Elijah Allen, someone told me that his running style is reminiscent of Jonathan Brooks. Our producer told me that, and I can see that. I can see that now. 2 at the bottom, 3 at the top. Got all the receivers out there, including Baby G, Jesse Smith adding on. Throwing for Hill. He had some room at the 45-yard line. It's too tall, incomplete.
It's going to bring up 4th and 7 from the 38. Now you're going to see a punt.
So Caleb Holbert, we thought he was going to punt the last time, and after the timeout decided not going to do that. It's 17-7, Midland holding on to a 10-point lead, and we really need a good punt from Caleb Holbert right now.
Yeah, and the wind is actually out of the north. What little there is out of the northwest. Nice punt.
Very good. Fair catch called for and taken at the 22-yard line by Jordan McGowan, the senior. And here they come again. Holt Howard, who got the touchdown on their last possession, leads this triple option offense, which has shown us that they can score points early. They didn't punt against Odessa. And that's a big deal because obviously you know what the game plan is for the Bobcats, to get up on them and make them have to hurry.
Yeah, make them have to hurry, and being down by 10, Coach Smith went for it twice on 4th down, and just 2 little mistakes. A trip over the back of Stribling's leg, and then another just jammed up.
Then Stribling himself lost his footing. Howard going to keep it. He is so dangerous, but he will not get to the outside. The Bobcats waiting on him that time, led by Oscar Herrera.
He will actually lose a yard, 8:56 and counting.
Riley Owen is now wearing number 99 at defensive end. Brian Sandoval playing nose guard, area 51. Oscar Herrera, that's number 52. He made that tackle. He was the guy that got to him first anyway. You'll see Mason Van Sickle, of course, number 7. With these tough linebackers, they get by every one of them, and somebody better grab him. They do. Noah Rogers just prevented a touchdown. That's the second time he's done that.
That's the second time, and that is just right up that A-gap. Look at that. You can see the hole there. They take out Mason Van Sickle and that opens up the gap there.
That was Wyatt King, the senior running back, on the carry that time. So at Luke's Cage, first down. Not yet in Bobcat territory. And they won't get there this time. No gain.
Yeah, and that's the frustrating thing is you get this no gain here on the first down, and then you give up the big play again, and that's Van Sickle coming off the bottom of that pile.
We were just talking about Mr. Van Sickle. He's joined by Cash Jastro, Cabo de la Garza, the linebacking core. Noah Rogers as well. Bryson Sanders is wearing number 10, the free safety, by the way. And they go to this side and have a lot of room to run with McGowan, and the Waterbug will have a Luke's Cage first down for the Bulldogs.
But hold that, there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it's going to be. Holding on them. And that will back them up 5.
Bobcats need all the breaks that they can get this afternoon.
They're struggling against this offense. 7:23 left in the first half.
Quarterback Holt Howard is wearing number 24. I see Wyatt King is coming out of the game to get a bit of a rest. I think.
Second down and 20.
And I said 5, I meant 10. So they are back to the 39-yard line.
Any break the Bobcats can get, because trailing by 10, the flip side of this is you want to make this team hurry up. Well, what if they just keep the ball and don't punt the whole game like they did against Odessa? That flips the script.
Oh, ball's
straight
in the
up
air.
in the air.
Ball's still loose.
Bobcats can scoop it up. Oh, it's going to be close. Very close. Reed Noble, I think, got on it.
I think that is a Bobcat ball. Nope.
Oh,
they got it back.
Reed Noble dove on top of it. I don't guess he can hang on to it. There's Noble, number 3. See? Oh, came right back out.
Yep.
He had another chance at it, but one of the Bulldogs beat him to it.
Well, that sets up 3rd and Garden City for him.
3rd in Runnels County.
Yeah, no doubt. What is that? 3rd and
this is going to be
26. But we've seen them pick it up, so going to be the first pass.
Has Bobcats in his face, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. He couldn't hang on to it, and he was wide open. That was Ryder Sims wearing number 88.
And that is what we needed.
Sims is a pretty big guy, and he was wide open that time.
Look at that. He's like you. He's a southpaw.
Oh, yeah. Means he's in his right mind.
And Coach Fortune was upset about something.
Bobcats ready to receive this punt. I see.
They're coming after it.
Gabriel Rodriguez is back there. No, Gabriel Garcia, excuse me. Wrong Gabriel. Nice little run. Tries to get to the outside, and he will be hit hard and driven out of bounds by number 29, Sloan Goodwin.
And that was what we needed. We needed those mistakes to jump over on them and get that bug off of us. Had a penalty, then had a fumble. God, that fumble, just that ball laying out there on the turf, ready for one of us to jump on it.
Holt Howard is averaging 9.5 tackles a game. And quarterback, too.
So he's playing both ways. He's an Iron Man there, huh?
That kind of got me confused earlier because I did see him on defense. Micah Smith on a Luke's Cage first down. Protection is there. Now he has to run. Can't find anybody. Going to throw it. Intercepted. Maybe. Close. No.
Nope, incomplete.
JoJo Levins laid out for it and almost had a pick as Micah was just trying to find somebody to throw to.
Yeah, Micah's a little off today. He needs to, should have just tossed that out of bounds. And that's one thing that you learn as you go through. And we've talked about, we've even talked to Micah about how mature he's becoming, but got a penalty on us, looks like.
That makes things go from bad to worse sometimes.
Yep. Must have been a hold because it's about a 10-yard penalty.
On this defense, Carson Ham, number 16, the defensive back, has 7 interceptions. Colton Adams, number 25, one of the cornerbacks, has 2 interceptions, as well as a few other guys have picks. To the left side, Bobcats keep it on the ground.
Xavion Johnson on the carry.
That was Xavion Johnson.
2nd down and 14.
6 minutes to go in the half. Bobcats trailing by 10 in this 2-6A contest.
Just can't seem to get an offense going. They got it going, moved it down the field.
They have Stribling and Gavin Johnson, the junior, wide to the bottom to the left. Hill and Edwards to the right. Edwards dives and rolls and doesn't hang on to it.
I think somebody got a piece of that ball.
It wouldn't have been anything anyway.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 13
3rd down
from the 37. 5:37 left in the first half.
Felix Sabalos has 2 sacks for this Midland defense. Jaden Reyna has 2. Gilbert Delgado also has a couple of sacks. Ham has 7 interceptions. Adams has 2. Chris Bowers has 1. So, yeah, they can pick it off for sure. Smith has to be careful. gets a completion into Bulldog territory, and they will get the first down as Gabriel Garcia, Baby G, brings it in.
Is that Baby G? No, that was Edwards.
Jimmy Edwards.
That was Edwards.
Yeah, that was Edwards.
Yep. And look at this. In the middle of that defense just was wide open. Micah could have taken it and picked up that first down. That's something that they want to watch for.
Yeah, that was Baby G standing over and celebrating. Let him know he did a good job. Dribbling in motion. Zay Johnson just lowers his shoulder and keeps on going inside the 40-yard line. It's about a 6-yard gain.
Looks like they're giving him 5.
Bobcats have all their timeouts. Bulldogs have 1, and I think the Bobcats are going to take advantage of that.
No, we got a down player.
Oh, goodness.
So it's going to be an official timeout. Got a Midland player down.
So the trainers will take a look at him. I want to thank you. Just take time to thank everybody for joining us for the broadcast, for all the good, the bad, and the ugly that goes into a regular football broadcast. Just like a game, the upside and the downside. Fans, check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender. They have great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart and bank smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or call 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. And want to let you know, if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, Mitchell GMC on Sherwood Way. And tell them them boys from Concho Sports sent you.
Elijah Allen in the backfield now.
Gavin Johnson wide to the left, along with Hill in the left slot. Inside the 35, going to get away. Inside the 30 to the 26, and that's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats. First down. That was Elijah Allen, like you said.
Look at this, just a shifty runner. Completely different than Z-Train.
Oh, shifty shell shock.
Yep.
4:25 and counting. Bobcats trailing by 10. They cannot lose another district game like this. The playoffs may be out of the question.
Yeah, Elijah Allen runs it again.
Did a little turn and churn, and he's hurt.
Well,
Elijah's
he took a shot right in the back.
Yeah, he turned, trying to just push for a little extra. I call it the turn and churn, and he'll be all right, though.
He comes off. Coach Glass on him right there. Our sports med trainers, Coach Glass, Coach Todd. Give those guys a shout out and their team.
In the Midland paper, they gave Jacob Martin, defensive coordinator, a lot of props. Coach Thad Fortune talked about how well coached they are on defense.
Yeah, I read that. He's been an ad here for sure.
Left side, Zay inside the Angelo MRI red zone.
3:34 and counting. And while we're on the topic of sports med, the sports med head trainer for Midland is actually a Tarleton grad. He and I ran into each other out on the field.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All these connections you have.
Yeah.
Micah Smith gives it to Zay. And he will keep that pile moving to the 10-yard line, just inside the 10.
Just churning. Look at that.
First and goal. It's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats. First and goal here on this sunny Saturday afternoon at San Angelo Stadium.
First and goal at the 10.
Braden Suter, the left tackle. Israel Martinez on the right. Ethan Boyd, Christian McAllister, the guards. Parker Havercroft snaps the ball. The left side for a few.
Inside the Angelo MRI red zone.
Gavin Johnson just came in as Kasner Stripling heads to the sideline. They're going to have Johnson on the far side with Jimmy Edwards in slot right. Gabriel Garcia, Baby G at the bottom of your screen, along with Colton Hill. Micah looking, throwing, caught!
Touchdown!
Baby G! Gabriel Garcia with the Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Smith had time and found his man for the touchdown.
And look at this. He looks like he wants to run it here. Got a blocker out in front of him. Takes a second. Looks. Baby G just tiptoeing it.
I wanted to say Xavier Johnson's done a good job blocking today. He has kept some guys off of Micah Smith that normally would have been right on top of him. Caleb Holbert out of the hold of Smith, up and 2 for 2 today. It's 17-14, 2:12 to go in the half. We're back at San Angelo Stadium after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient.
Deep discount.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, you're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, the home of the Cats, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Micah Smith finds Baby G. Gabriel Garcia in the end zone for the second Bobcat touchdown of the afternoon. It's 17-14. Midland Bulldogs still lead it here at San Angelo Stadium. We have 2:12 to go in the first half, and the fair catch brings Holt Howard and company back out on the field. It's a Luke's Cage Midland first down.
Yeah, and that was a 6-yard catch. Garcia has 56 yards on the day, and Smith is 7 for 13 for 63 yards. So we see who Baby G is his favorite target today.
They are not allowing anything from Colton Hill or Jimmy Edwards. They have game planned especially for Colton Hill, and they're doing pretty good with it so far because they've had guys on them all afternoon.
Well, and if they do that, then Coach Smith can go to those tight ends. Oh, my gosh, and he is eaten up. Look at that.
Stacked and driven backwards by the wrecking crew. The Bobcat D flexing that time. That was led by Chris Walker, the junior linebacker. I think, Chris, we've said his name a lot the last couple of weeks.
Is that a timeout Central? Did they take that timeout?
Hey, I'm about to tell you something. That's the 2-minute timeout.
Oh, that's the 2-minute timeout, the rest and relaxation timeout. Sorry. Completely spaced that one.
Nail-biting time. Things seem to go wrong the last couple of minutes of the second quarter. I don't want to jinx it. So we'll be back after this at San Angelo Stadium. You're watching the Central Bobcats, presented by First Community Federal Credit.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, 2 minutes to go. Here in the first half, 17-14, Midland Bulldogs lead this District 2 6A contest. They keep it on the ground, and there's nothing there, very little there. That's 2 plays in a row. The Bobcats have put a stop to a run near the middle, that time led by Colton Kent. The end.
Yeah, and they picked up 1 on the play, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 2, 1:39 and counting. And last night, Lee and Permian faced off against each other, with Permian coming out 51-48 with the win.
And Friendship beat Odessa by how about?
Oh, they just beat the dog out of them, 47-6.
The big three, Permian, Lee, and Friendship. That's the way it's.
There's the pitch.
Swung down.
And they swallowed it up. Oh, they're giving him. Golly, that was a good spot.
Jacob Jackson.
It's going to bring up 4th and 8. Looks like he got tossed for a loss there, but look at that. Even faked out our camera guys.
Did they?
That looked like it should have been a little bit of a loss, but they gave him the line of scrimmage instead.
4th down and 8.
Central calls a timeout.
That's the first one they've called in the game. Bulldogs have won. 1:13 to go. They're going to have a chance to score before the half.
They might.
We're going to show you our new camera angle here. We're trying some things. It's Saturday afternoon. There's Jeff.
Yeah, look at that. Got the little 4-inch monitor down there. Got the light. Got the camera. It's all down there by the clock.
Not quite the old crow's nest that was like a million miles up. The coaches used to have to climb up. Good job there, Jeff.
Climb up and pray that you don't fall out of that thing.
Oh, and usually it was the low man on the totem pole that had to climb. You had to put a ladder up just to get to the steps in my hometown. Here's the punt on 4th and 8 from the 22. And it will go out of bounds.
See, they're going to give us the 31, so he just angled it out of bounds.
About a 47-yard punt there. And the Bobcats with the Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats. First down.
They're going to have to go 69 yards in 1 minute and 6 seconds, 2 timeouts.
Bobcats have tried 3 times to convert 4th downs. They have succeeded once, but hey, the latest and the greatest, the last one they tried, they got.
Yep, and if you are a Concho Sports fan, and you're going to enjoy this, Lakeview 42-14 over the Pecos Eagles, which is going to set up a game this weekend between Big Spring and the Chiefs.
Chiefs looking good. They're whooping people.
I tell you what, they're going to look really nice. Up.
Smith to throw and way over Jimmy Edwards in single coverage.
Jimmy looked a little like he wasn't sure if he should be running, blocking, what he was doing.
Yeah, he was a little frustrated. They weren't on the same page that time. Darius Hewitt is the back. You see Parker Havercroft, number 70. He will snap the ball directly to his left, Christian McAllister. As Smith looks to the sideline, Colton Hill is at the bottom of your screen. We'll have 2 up top.
Marshall Woodside, number 33, they're trying to come in and... that is going to be close to a first down, which will stop the clock.
And that's Colton Hill, his first or second reception of the game. This one's a good one because that gives him a fresh set of downs. Luke's Cage first down, the shovel pass. Bouncing off tackles, and he is into Midland territory. Close to a first down, about half a yard short.
And that's the D train.
Darius Hewitt.
Is that Central calling that timeout? Yep, Central called their second timeout with 40 seconds left in this first half.
All right, let's go over the district race. Permian, Friendship, and Lee. Lee beat Friendship, a week ago. Friendship stomped on Odessa. Permian beats Lee. So it always seems to go the way of Lee, Permian, and Friendship, and it's not looking that different, but Permian is in the driver's seat. They're now 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0, and we played them last week, and it was a hard-fought game.
Oh, absolutely. It was a heartbreaker for the Bobcats because it was a 1-point game in the fourth quarter. If a few things different had happened, we might have come out on top, but haven't beaten them since 2017. Going to have to wait a little while longer. Still very much in the race, though.
And that's the thing with this Coach Smith team. They have been right there. We just got to get that one victory, and then, you know what? I think it's downhill rolling from there.
A signature win over Lee or Permian would be great. Didn't happen this year, but I'll tell you what, playoffs and a playoff run would be great. Just a trip back to the playoffs. Smith's going to keep it. Looks around to see if he can get to the outside. He doesn't, and he gets another 5 yards anyway inside the 40.
Gets to the 40, 38 seconds and counting. They're going to go hurry.
One more timeout. No backs as Smith will slam it to the turf.
22 seconds left.
And Smith is in some distress here. Then you, 22 seconds. He just went down on a knee. He's okay. Seems to maybe be a little ill. 3 up top, 1 down at the bottom. Wide receiver wise. The back stands to the right. Hewitt bouncing off of a tackle. 30, 25, 20 inside the Angelo MRI red zone. And that will put us within Caleb Holbert field goal range with 15 seconds.
And that will be a timeout because it was a first down. It looks like Coach Smith is going to go ahead and take his last timeout.
The ball is at the 18-yard line in the Angelo MRI red zone. It'll be about a 35-yarder.
Yeah, it'd be about a,
I think.
Is that right?
33.
23, yep.
Be about that 33-yard range, which is well within his range.
Yeah, but you sure want to get that touchdown because Midland actually won the flip, so they're deferred to the second half, so they're going to get the kickoff.
The Bobcats need to be the team that scores with a few seconds left rather than letting the other team do that to us, which has happened a few times this season. So they're in a good position right now. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, and if this is going to be, I'm assuming this is going to be a pass play. If this is going to be a pass play, Micah has to be smart with the ball. If it's not there, get out of the tackles and toss it out of bounds.
Get the ball out of your hands. It cannot afford an interception right now. At least if it's incomplete, it'll stop the clock, but he's got to hurry. Clock at 14, 13.
Interception or a sack. Cannot do
sack,
either
yeah.
one. Can't do the scrambling either.
He's pointing.
Throw it out of bounds. Throw it out of bounds.
7 seconds, 6, 5, and out of bounds.
Yep, there you go.
Micah did the right thing with 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, he did.
So
are they gonna? I don't see Holbert coming out.
Smith is.
Oh yeah, there he is. There he is. So.
Yeah, I said Smith's in no hurry to get off the field, but he's going to be on there anyway. He's going to be holding. Brian Sandoval will snap. 35 yards. That's how much the Bulldogs have already made a 35-yard kick to open the scoring. Here's Caleb Holbert.
It's up.
Got
it's
it.
Good.
Holbert comes through in the clutch with no time left. We are tied at 17. Now we have this ball game on this high school football Saturday afternoon. Bobcats 7, Midland Bulldogs, or Bobcats 17, Midland Bulldogs 17. It's going to be a great second half. We'll be back with more. We are at halftime. You are watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit.
This is where we live, a place where trucks are the backbone of our lifestyle, as essential as a roof over our head and clothes on our back. When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, technology, safety, fuel efficiency, reliability, and value retention. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in. We're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get this 2025 GMC Terrain. You could pay only $29,999. Or this 2025 Buick Envista. You could pay $21,999. Deep discounts and low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
friendship be?
Can he do it? 10.
Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services for all your photo and video needs. Call 325-245-9663. Oh, and we also do sports. Call today.
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in, and we're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get $12,000 off this new 2025 GMC Sierra. $12,000 off. Or save $5,000 off this new 2025 GMC Acadia. Deep discounts, low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your
Okay, who's next? Audrey Barbie, although that's not from the 5. Bella Rodriguez. So close. Okay, one more. Who's going to kick it through? From the 10, no good. Thank you, Central High School cheerleaders, for the entertainment.
wanted to talk to you about something. Hey, Mimi, I want to say something to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Having you in the stands means the world to me. But I need to ask you something.
Hello, it's important, so listen up.
I've made a commitment to play the Texas way. That means I play with respect for others. I'll not let my opponent become my enemy.
I will not cheat or cut corners. I've made a commitment to play the Texas way. That means I play with control of self.
I will slow my anger down. I will act based on my standards.
I've made a commitment to play the Texas way.
That means I play with a spirit of competition. I will prepare myself inside and out. I will bounce back when I get knocked down.
I will compete with a passion to be my absolute best.
So my question for you is, will you commit to support me the Texas way?
That means having my back. It means cheering loudly.
But it doesn't mean putting other people down. It doesn't mean yelling at the ref, and it doesn't mean letting your passion become a distraction.
You say it, Coach says it too. My actions are about more than just me.
It's about representing the name on the front of the jersey and the name on the back. It's about more than a scoreboard.
It's about using sports to become all that I can become and have fun while I'm doing it.
I couldn't do it without you, and I wouldn't want to.
I've made a commitment to play the Texas way. Will you make it with me?
Will you make it with me? I've made a commitment to the Texas way. Will you make it with me?
All right, now more entertainment. It's time for the helmet shuffle. Pick either helmet 1, helmet 2, or helmet 3. Please remember, no wagering. Pick a helmet and shout it out. Okay, which one you got? Number 1 it is. That was another great song here on Game Time. Fans, good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls by officials, coaches, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. Support both of these teams by refraining from derogatory or demeaning comments and cheer today. We hope that you will enjoy the game and support the students in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. More awesome tunes are coming up here on Game Time.
Want to boost your brand while giving back? That's exactly what happens when you advertise on Game Time. Connect with the community, build loyalty, and reach customers who care on Game Time. Learn more at sponsoryourschool.com. That's sponsoryourschool.com.
San Angelo Stadium. The best of the best playing right here. This is Game Time.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium as we wrap up halftime. We are tied at 17 apiece here in Week 3 of District 2-6A play. 17 for your Central Bobcats and 17 for the Midland Bulldogs. Should be a great second half of football as we get ready. Welcome back to the broadcast. Central Bobcats football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is here with us to recap the first half and give us some stats information.
Oh, yeah, and look at this. Got Z-Train, has 13 carries, 85 yards, and 1 touchdown. Allen with 4 carries, 22 yards. Hewitt, 3 carries, 40 yards. Smith, 2 carries, 11 yards for 158 yards rushing. And then Smith is 8 of 17 for 74 yards, been off just a little bit. Does have that 6-yard touchdown pass to Garcia. Garcia being the number 1 receiver, 4 receptions, 56 yards, 1 touchdown. Hill coming in second with 2 receptions, 15 yards. And Jimmy Edwards, 2 receptions with 3 yards. So got some great stats there. Thank you, Ann Diamond, for keeping them up for us. We appreciate every bit of it. And then out here on the field, actually practicing punts and looked like practicing some field goals was Caleb Holbert. Caleb Holbert has a 35-yard field goal to knot us up with 5 seconds left in the first half.
Of the 2 field goals today, they were both 35 yards, I think.
Sure were, both of them 35 yards.
Well, the Bobcats couldn't convert on 4th down and gave the Bulldogs the ball in Bobcat territory on their first possession, which ended up with a Marino 35-yard field goal to put them ahead 3-0. But Bobcats did answer. Fabian Johnson gets a touchdown from, 2 yards out?
He did from 2 yards out, I believe was it. Yep, 2 yards out. It was with 3:35 left in the first quarter. Midland got us started at 6:42 with a 35-yard kick by Marino. Then 3:35, Central got it. Z-Train got it in the end zone, 2-yard run. Then Midland answered real quick, 2:06, 45. The quarterback, number 45.
And that, I was going to let you know on that. That was Isaiah Miller that scored.
Yeah, and then 45, sorry. That was a 1-yard run. Then 11:09, Midland in the second quarter. Number 24, the quarterback, got an 18-yard run just right off the B gap run. And then Central answered, fired back with 2:12 left. got to stop. The defense got to stop. Got a penalty, got a holding penalty, and got a bad snap, and then got to stop. So had to get them off the field, and once they got them off the field, we took over from there and got a 6-yard pass from Smith to Garcia.
Baby G.
And then with 5 seconds left, Holbert completed a 35-yard field goal to knot us all back up, so we're back where we started from.
Tristan Love is usually the starting quarterback for Midland, but today it has been Holt Howard. He made a huge run down to the Bobcat 2 to set up that score from Isaiah Miller. Isaiah Miller, the senior, had 12 carries, 126 yards, and 2 touchdowns against Odessa. Jordan McGowan had 141 total yards from scrimmage. Last week, Tristan Love ran for 45 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And I do have Midland stats. So their number 1 rusher tonight is number 24, Howard, 89 yards on 8 carries. McGowan, we've held him in check, 1 rush, -2 yards. And King with 5 carries, 45 yards. And Miller and Howard do have the Howard with 8 rushes, 89 yards.
So last week, 45 yards, 2 TDs for Tristan Love. You would think the team would be hurting without him out there. Like you said, Holt Howard has really just picked it up, and he's a sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore. So we're going to see him a couple more times.
But he's also one of their best defensive players.
And playing Ironman ball.
Yeah, he got a tackle and a kickoff last week that buried Odessa High at their own 9-yard line. He had 8 tackles and a fumble recovery. Now he's scoring touchdowns this week.
Hey, and I want to get this in real fast. The reason why you didn't see the bands today, both of them were at regional marching competition today. They're in Lubbock.
Schertz Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs tonight, and we are ready to go. The second half begins as Holbert boots the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff to the 21.
Oh, maybe, I'm sorry, I said Lubbock. It's maybe El Paso. That may be right. So they made that long trek out there to El Paso.
El Paso City by the Rio Grande.
The Sun City.
Elijah Ramos with the fair catch. And the junior also plays wide receiver. Elijah Cordova is the senior receiver on the bottom of your screen. They will have 2 up top. And this is a big-time passing formation for this offense. They send a slot back in motion. They will throw to the slot receiver, and he will slip and get a yard.
Did that not one hop off the ground? That sure looked like it one hopped.
I think he was able to scoop it up. Jordan McGowan, the senior slot receiver, slot back. Matter of fact, he lined up like as a slot receiver that time, but he's also a slot back, which is a wing back in the wing tee.
It's, you know, trying to pick this offense up is tough.
Off the hip of the defensive end, the slot backs, and this is a power run straight up to the 29-yard line. That will still leave them 6 yards shy of the first.
Van Sickle coming off the bottom of that pile. 11-14 and counting.
Mason Van Sickle, wearing number 7, joins Cabo de la Garza, Cash Jastrow, Noah Rogers at the wide receiver, or the linebackers, a tough linebacking core for the Bobcats. They have missed a few tackles tonight, though. Coming right at him. He has to get rid of it and still completes it inside Bobcat territory. Guess who? Jordan McGowan, the senior, with the reception and the Luke's Cage first down.
Hold on, there's some discussion here. It was a low throw. One official's...
Is he saying it hopped?
No, he's saying that he was down. Yeah.
On a Luke's Cage, Midland first down. Dropped and slammed to the turf by the Bobcats, Jacob Jackson. And I was just about to say, I left him out of the linebackers, Jacob Jackson, and he's one of the most important ones, and you just saw why.
Yeah, and, you know, you have to be, I hate to say violent, because these days you can't say violent, but you have to be a violent defense to play this triple option, because it is, you have to The first person has to hit them, and the second person has to be there to help clean it up.
Yep, you got to control the violence. You have to be silent but violent.
Yeah.
Silent but deadly. The flex bone offense, and this time McGowan goes nowhere. Mason Van Sickle got to him first to drop him, and that's going to be a loss.
It's going to be about a 2-yard loss. Going to bring up 3rd and 12, 9:37.
Don't forget Oscar Herrera. He was in on that too, number 52.
And that, I will tell you, that play came from watching film because they honed in on it immediately.
Riley Onis, the defensive end on the far side. Joined by Herrera, and that is complete inside the 40. Mason Van Sickle will make sure he gets out of bounds, though, and it's short of the first down.
Looks like it's going to be short by about 4 yards. 3 yards, I think, is what they're going to do.
4th down.
And they will go for it. Central needs this stop right here.
Midland coming off one of its best offensive performances of the year. They didn't punt, ran for 434 yards against the Odessa Broncos last week in their district win. They look to Coach Thad Fortune and his staff.
And he looks like a baseball coach sending in all the signals.
Everybody has to block. Flag.
And did they get a false start or did they get an offsides? The Central coaches are clapping like it was against them.
I think it is. Riley Onis says it is. He fooled me earlier.
False start on them.
65.
Yep.
5-yard penalty.
That's going to back them up. It will be 4th and 8. Or 9. 4th and 9.
4th and 8.
Yep, 4th and 8.
Coach Fortune says that McGowan's position as a slot back is a Swiss Army knife position. He has to block, run, catch. But if you don't like blocking and contact, this isn't the offense for you.
It's going to be a pass play again.
Howard throws.
Incomplete.
Dropped it. Incomplete. He had a guy right on top of him. And that guy is going crazy. Cash Jastro.
And that's what they needed. It needed a turnover on downs, and that is the first one, I believe, of the night.
For the Bobcats, anyway, yeah.
For the Bulldogs.
The first that's the first time the Bobcats have stopped them on 4th.
On 4th, yeah.
See, Bobcats have tried 3 times and only gotten 1.
Yeah, and 2 of them were mistakes. One of them they blew him up in the backfield.
Smith and the Bobcat offense with the Luke's Cage first down, and they just got another one. Inside the 45, down at the Midland 40.
And I tell you what, those monarch butterflies flying all around. We were talking about it. You know, they pass through this time of year on their way to Mexico. So, they are pretty today.
They migrate with the boo birds from place to place.
I don't know about that. Those are, usually take a position there in Odessa or Midland.
The Z-Train.
And
Zay Johnson.
Somebody lost a helmet, so they'll have to come out of play.
I was going to say Cash Jastro waited till he got to the sideline to take his helmet off and start going crazy after making that stop.
That was Ethan Boyd, number 75. He'll have to sit out of play.
We'll see Big Ethan back out on the field soon. Gavin Johnson, the sophomore, at the bottom of your screen.
8:29 and counting.
Well, at the bottom of my screen anyway. On the left.
Oh, nice run.
Zay Johnson got lifted off his feet trying to get past the safety.
Is that right? Z-Train is
he's a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Yeah, we're going to have him around a while longer.
Gosh, he's going to be a monster whenever he is a senior. He's a monster now.
JoJo Levins made the stop wearing number 10 for Midland. Caleb Ibarra is the cornerback in charge of guarding Colton Hill, and he gives him a lot of space to make that catch inside the 25, and that's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down thanks to Hill.
And that was, they had sold out for the run. single coverage, and they were off of him by about 5 yards. Just gave him pretty much that first down.
Yeah, they gave him a lot of cushion that time. Gavin Johnson and Kasner Stribling wide to the left, Hill and Edwards on the right, and they will run it for a short gain.
Elijah Allen on the carry.
Just outside the Angelo MRI red zone.
Will pick up 2.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 8, 7:09 and counting.
Braden Suter wearing number 74 on that offensive line. Parker Habercroft snaps the ball. Gavin Johnson all alone wide to the left side. Hill, Stribling, Edwards on the right. Smith fakes the handoff. He's going to run it. Looking to cut back. Takes a big hit just inside the Angelo MRI red zone at the 19.
Not before he picked up 2 yards. Designed run all the way.
He was trying to get past the first guy, then took a pretty good licking from the next defender that came up to stop him. Elijah Allen is in, number 20. Hill, Edwards, wide right. Again, it's Stribling and Gavin Johnson, the junior, on the left. They're showing blitz, and here they come. Right at them. They run right at the blitz and get past it anyway.
And that's exactly what you want to do, run right at that blitz.
They're going to be short by a yard.
It's going to bring up 4th and literally a yard.
Like we had talked about, the Bobcats on 4th and short twice have failed, but they got the last one, so why not go ahead and do it again since momentum is in our favor.
Got the big mo. This is one of those where you really wished you could go up and go underneath center.
They're going to pitch it to the left side. Out of the tackle.
My gosh.
Down at the 6-yard line. It's going to be a Luke's Cage 1st and goal thanks to Darius Hewitt.
The D train. Look at here on this Postal Annex instant replay. Whoop, whoop. Almost. Who got that? Somebody got a a touchdown saving tackle.
Noah Rogers has been that guy for the Bobcats today a few times on defense. Hewitt again, trying to power through, and Hewitt will reach the 3-yard line.
Darius Hewitt.
5 minutes and counting here in the 3rd quarter.
Bobcats have only had the lead once. They led 7-3 briefly, and this triple option offense is not easy to stop. You have to prepare for it. There are a lot of Swiss Army knife positions because you have to do a lot when you're on the personnel of an offense like this, but just the quarterback keeping it on that triple option has given us fits with Holt Howard today. And this time he will go nowhere. Darius Hewitt is immediately wrapped up by the Bulldog defense.
Brought down by Marshall Woodside, sophomore linebacker.
Wearing number 33, Caleb Ibarra also in on that stop.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 8, 4:15 and counting.
Big 3rd down for the Bobcats. Tied at 17 here in this game played on Saturday because of the weather last night. Caused all kinds of havoc in the area with football. Smith looking to the end zone. Throws. There you go. That's number 2 today for Baby G. That's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Smith to Gabriel Garcia. Touchdown Bobcats. And finally, the Central Bobcats have the lead on the Midland Bulldogs with 3:53 to go in the 3rd. There is no band here, but you may still hear a band. The pseudo neo band or whatever. Here's Smith. Baby G, that's the 2nd time they've hooked up today. Both times on that left side. Caleb Holbert looking to be perfect on extra points, and he is. He also made 35-yard field goal as well right before the half. The Bobcats lead this thing with 3:53 to go in the 3rd. 24-17 Central, leading the Midland Bulldogs. We're back at Central, San Angelo Stadium right after this. Big crowd for Saturday. Hope you'll stick around. Bobcat football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Property. Come see us at Shirts Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
This is where we live, a place where trucks are the backbone of our lifestyle, as essential as a roof over our head and clothes on our back. When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, technology, safety, fuel efficiency, reliability, and value retention. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You see Caleb Holbert ready to kick off the Sharks Landscape Company kickoff. Bobcat football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks for joining us on Concho Sports Network. And Holbert's kick will reach the 23. And the fair catch called for and secured by Elijah Ramos. So here comes this triple option, hard to defend against. Midland Bulldog offense that has given us fits today, particularly Holt Howard, the quarterback who is a great defensive player, now showing us he's just a great all-around athlete as he has been playing for Tristan Love, who is out.
Yeah, he has 40 yards passing and he has 90 yards rushing. Thanks to our statistician, Ann Diamond.
Thank you, Ann. Doing a great job.
From the comfy confines of the Concho Sports backup. And
to
bad
the
news
outside.
here.
Missed a tackle. Somebody's got to come on, Mason Van Sickle. The Van Missile. The heat-seeking Van Missile was on its target. Took him a while, but he just saved a touchdown.
And that is not what you wanted to give up after taking that long drive, taking time off the clock. And I was going to say that the Bobcats have rattled off 17 unanswered points.
That was Keandre Garnett, who's one of those slot backs, wearing number 14, who got that run. Again, number 73, they call him Big Prime, 330 pounds, 6'4" on the right side of the line, but even when they go the other way, they have success, but not this time. Immediately brought down. I don't know if he made the line of scrimmage or not.
I think they're going to count him as, no gain.
Loss of about a yard. Second down.
Did you put bones in my drink or something? Golly. I'm going to die here. 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
The Bobcat defensive line did a great job that time. They were right on top of the ball carrier. 3 receivers, and there's the flag.
Going to get a false start, I think, on Midland.
Keandre Garnett is the setback.
A lot of movement, and then there was some on the Bobcat side.
Illegal snap.
False start.
Offense number 50.
Oh, illegal snap.
5-yard penalty. Still second down.
On the center.
So they'll back it up. Still second down.
But that's what the Bobcats need. They have gotten them in. You know, on this triple option, you want them to have a long first down and make them work for the points.
Holt Howard looks to the sideline. You'll see number 14, Keandre Garnett, there on your screen. But the usual big dog running the ball is Isaiah Miller, number 45. You'll see him behind Holt Howard. And what a good fake. Holt Howard takes off inside the Angelo MRI red zone and down at the 11-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle from Troy Ceballos, the defensive back.
And that does pick up a first down.
Bobcats lead by 7, trying to hang on to it. Nice touchdown-saving stop by Ceballos, who has a pick this season.
Yeah, good ball fake there by Howard.
Again, Miller behind the quarterback, Howard. They will have one receiver on the far side. Howard's going to keep it again, and he gets blown up as Mason Van Sickle, along with Noah Rogers, hit him immediately as he tried to get to the left side.
Mason Van Sickle and Noah Rogers.
Here it is.
Second and goal.
Arlen, he also had Chris Walker right in his face.
Well, we need to do that every time. 133 and counting in this third quarter. Good crowd for Angry Orange turned out.
Yeah, and last night was supposed to be senior night. They're going to do that on the night of the friendship game, the last regular season game. To the outside and in for the touchdown. Keandre Garnett. He's the guy that got him down there. And Keandre Garnett making his presence known with the Alpha Paving Bulldog touchdown.
And that was just a little trickeration there. Little jet sweep, it looked like.
Everything in this offense is trickeration. They've fooled me several times.
And they fooled our camera guys several times too.
And we have a Bobcat down on the field as they take a look at that. We have a 1-point game with 1:14 to go in the third. You knew it was going to be a good game.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a great game.
Well, I want to thank all of our sponsors for making this possible. Of course, First Community Federal Credit Union. Let me give you a few more details on those folks. They're your #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, apply online. 1cfcu.org or call 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. And if you're in the market for that new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. And tell them Concho Sports sent you. And be sure and check out all of the ways you can watch these games. You can install the Concho Sports Network Roku or Fire TV app. Install on whatever you want by searching Concho Sports, Roku, and Fire TV. Just go to those, search Concho Sports, get your best viewing experience with Concho Sports Network. Extra point upcoming, brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau, Tom Green County. It is up and good. 1:14 to go in the third. In this 2-6A showdown between the Bobcats and the Bulldogs, we are tied up at 24 apiece. Keandre Garnett with the Bulldog touchdown. We're back at San Angelo Stadium right after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in. We're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get this 2025 GMC Terrain. You could pay only $29,999. Or this 2025 Buick Envista. You could pay $21,999. Deep discounts and low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
We are back at San Angelo Stadium, tied at 24 in this 2-6A showdown between your Central Bobcats and the Midland Bulldogs. Kickoffs brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. Our broadcast on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside, along with the Concho Sports crew. 1:14 to go in the third. Bobcats need to put more points on the board and do it now. Don't give this team a chance to eat up the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, and that's what this triple option is designed to do. It's just a ball control, clock eat up offense.
The Bobcats lead the series all time. 43 wins, 32 losses, 2 ties against Midland. But Midland's won the last 2. They'll pound it to the right side, just past the 30-yard line.
Elijah Allen with the carry.
Elijah Allen with the carry.
The Bobcats had a 9-game winning streak against Midland High prior to 2 years ago. when they started beating us. Micah Smith, the junior quarterback, has 2 touchdown passes tonight.
Coach Fortune's turned this program around.
Slipping between defensive players.
Elijah Allen still going.
Elijah Allen would not be denied. The Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down.
30 seconds left. Clock will stop long enough for the first down chain to get set.
They can at least run one more if they keep it on the ground.
20 of the play clock hadn't even started yet, so we'll see.
Clock is at 12. They may choose not to. They have 4 receivers. On the ground for that one more. And he will just get a few this time.
That's the end of the third quarter.
So the Elijah Allen run signals the end of 3. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're going to have a good fourth quarter tied at 24. The Bobcats have it all in their hands with a 2nd and 8. We're back at San Angelo Stadium after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit.
See friendship being.
Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services for all your photo and video needs. Call 325-245-9663. Oh, and we also do sports. Call today.
The fourth quarter begins in this 2-6A showdown between the Central Bobcats and the Midland Bulldogs. Bobcats with the ball. We are tied at 24. A nice run inside the Bulldog 45-yard line. It's Elijah Allen again, and why not keep it going with him?
And this
Elijah's on a roll.
I was going to say, this is just plays right into Coach Smith's hand. He loves this bully ball. Fourth quarter, leaning on these linemen, making those D linemen stay honest.
The Bobcats can move the ball effectively on the ground. I think a lot of, with Midland, it's they've fooled us a few times.
Well, that, triple option is like a organized chaos anyways.
Elijah Allen got slammed to the turf that time, but not after a few yards. Of course, one of the Bobcats got an unnecessary roughness penalty in the first half for a real WWE slam.
Yeah, and if you're a Tech fan, Tech is up 13-0 over Oklahoma State. And
Aggies and LSU today.
Yep, and Ole Miss 34-28 over Oklahoma.
Smith hands it off. Zay Johnson is back in, and Zay is out to, or is inside the 35-yard line.
And another.
Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down.
Look at this, coming right at you. Great camera angle. Look at that hole just developed. He just lowers that shoulder, puts a hurting on a few people. Jaden Guzman there.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Jaden Guzman.
And I think he may be the player that's down. We have a player down. And our player that went off earlier was Tucker Beatty, number 27.
Hope that Tucker is okay as he was being attended to in the tent. You just saw Blaine Belcher getting his marching orders for next time the D comes out on the field.
And is he the next man up?
I'll say no. I just saw him on the screen there. They're having a meeting. See, that's a team meeting right there. Carson Collier, number 42. I told Micah Smith and some of the kids, I said, just beware. The camera may be right on your face at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Just beware of that. And Micah said he'd noticed that. He didn't know that at first.
Yeah, he said he went back and watched our broadcast and realized that the camera was zoomed in right on his face at one point, and I guess he made a face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, join us for Bobcats Insider, 7 o'clock from Shenanigans. Monday night, we'll talk about this one and talk about the upcoming Odessa game.
Look at that hole.
Talking about a win as the Z-Train is inside the 25-yard line. That's Luke.
Go ahead.
Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats. First down.
I'm going to say it's 10:37 and keeps the clock running.
If the Bobcats can score a touchdown here and get one stop, that would be huge.
Yeah, it's going to be extremely important here.
But Holt Howard, offensive and defensive player, getting the start today at quarterback, has done a great job. We've got to account for him. Here's Smith looking to throw. Smith, end zone, in and out of the hands of
Jimmy Edwards.
Receiver, Jimmy Edwards. Oh, Jimmy.
Fighting for that ball.
In tight coverage.
He's going to check out for a second. Going to sub in Gavin Johnson.
On the coverage for the Bulldogs, number 23, Devin Rodriguez, the sophomore. Three-man front for the Bulldogs. Johnson, Hill wide to the right. Zay Johnson is the running back. Hill in motion. They'll toss it to him on the sweep. Hill! Colton Hill inside the 15-yard line, and thus the Angelo MRI red zone.
He's going to be about 6 inches short of a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Hill is limping toward the sideline as Jimmy Edwards comes back in along with Jesse Smith.
This is different playing on a Saturday afternoon versus playing on a Friday night. Heat's there, even though it's not extremely hot. There's still heat down there on the field coming off. Maybe some cramps setting in.
At least it's 73-degree heat.
Yeah.
Not 102-degree heat like we've seen before.
Oh, ball's
Zay Johnson
out.
Lost the ball, and a good job getting back on it. Well, I don't know. Micah Smith is in the mix, too. It's going to be close, man.
Had it 3rd and 1.
See who's at the bottom of the pile? Oh, yeah, great job by Ethan Boyd.
I'm going to bring in the field goal team.
Ethan Boyd. He almost lost it, but I tell you, he was getting there as fast as his big body could get him there. So good job, Ethan Boyd. And Micah, good heads up, tried to get in there on it as well.
44-yard field goal.
He's made the first one from 35. Here's the number 2 try. Short.
Just short by about a yard.
Accuracy is
Hold
there.
on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. There's a penalty.
Running into the kicker, possibly? Would be nice if it was against somebody besides us for once.
Running to the kicker.
Running into the kicker.
Yep.
5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
This is exactly the situation that happened to us against Permian.
Yeah, but don't get me started on that one.
It was still 4th down for them.
I still contend that ball was tipped.
Permian in the driver's seat in the district after beating Lee last night by 3. They are battle tested, that's for sure. Smith to hold. Sandoval with the snap. This one, will it make it? Yes! The 5 yards made a difference. And the Bobcats have regained the lead. Caleb Holbert with his second field goal of the afternoon. 27-24, Central leading the Midland Bulldogs. 8:22 to go in the game. We're back right after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, our score 27-24. Caleb Holbert with the 39-yard field goal to put the Bobcats in the lead over Midland. 8:20 to go in this ball game. 2-6A slugfest between the Bobcats and the Bulldogs. And the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff will set the Midland Bulldogs up with a Luke's Cage 1st and 10 from around the 26-yard line.
Yeah, we missed the first field goal from 44 yards.
Yeah, it was short, but running into the kicker. Happened to somebody else.
First down.
Need to get a stop here. Bobcats get a stop with 8:17 left. Don't need to let them take the ball down and just chew up the clock and then punch the ball in.
Number 2, McGowan, started off, he played receiver his whole career before being moved to slot back as a sophomore. On first down, nothing.
A fumble or a interception sure would be nice.
What scares me to death is with under 8 minutes and counting to go in this game is that this team eats up the rest of the half and then scores a touchdown right at the end, or it eats up the rest of the game.
Yep.
Almost plays right into their hands. A stop here would play right into the Bobcats' hands and play against this offense. On the screen, stopped at the 28-yard line.
And I was about to say there was a flag on the play, but it was a butterfly. A yellow butterfly flew across.
Dude, I thought the same thing. I did too.
I was like, oh, yeah, there's a flag on the play. Well, yep, so it's going to set up 3rd and long, 3rd and 8, 7:20 and counting.
McGowan almost had a 100-yard rushing effort last week in that 45-21 win over Odessa High, who the Bobcats play next. Big down here. 7 minutes to go. 3rd and 8 from the 29. Bobcat D needs to stop them. Howard throwing.
Not even looking.
Didn't even see it. Intended for McGowan. He just turned around and watched it fly out of bounds.
It's going to bring up 4th and 8, and they will do something they don't normally do.
Hey, something they didn't do at all last week. Punt.
Yep, they're going to have a punt here.
That McGowan's only 140 pounds, 5'7". Oh, I tell you what, a fake punt here would not be a great idea to try, but you never know. There you go. There's the punt. Returned from the 36-yard line, trying to get to the outside. Garcia. Baby G. Inside Bulldog territory, and that has Coach Mark Smith fired up.
Well, and the coach is next door to us. Are you okay over there? Are you going to keep your drink? Because they are.
Well, I know when something good happened because I feel banging on the wall. I know it's something good.
They're banging on the desk, and it's like vibrating everything all the way down to here. But you know what? I'll take it every minute.
Baby G got the return that the Bobcats needed. Now the offense needs to get a good drive and a score and put this thing away.
Just pound the ball. Bully ball right here is what we need.
Luke's Cage. 1st and 10 on the 43. Bully ball, ooh, ah. A few yards on that one.
Looks like they're going to give him a 1.
Yeah, well, 1. 1's better than none.
Yeah. 1's better than a poke in the eye, as my father-in-law used to say.
Better than the kick in the booty. 6:27 and counting. Both teams have all their timeouts if needed.
Use up every bit of this play clock if you're Micah.
Giving everybody their marching orders. Here's Smith. Just going to continue the bully ball. They will hand it off inside the 40-yard line. On the carry that time. was Darius Hewitt. Nope, yeah, Darius. That was Darius. The D train, not to be confused with the Z train.
Hey, and I was going to congratulate you. Your Dublin Lions beat the Eastland Mavericks 57-7 last night. So.
If there was one team you get a win over, I would choose that one because we didn't beat them for like forever. Beat them last year too in the battle of the two not good teams. When they're both not any good, Dublin's the better of the two. Passing and getting out of a tackle is Colton Hill. He's good at that, you know. He just goes low.
He does. It's going to bring up 4th and 2.
Ooh.
And
Flag on the play.
Clock at 5:23. A flag came in.
holding on us.
Oh, boy.
Still third down. So it's a 10-yard penalty. Golly. It's going to make it 3rd and
7. Ball right.
No, 3rd and more than that.
Or
3rd and
not 3rd and 10.
Don't trust the clock.
14, 15. Yeah.
3rd and 17.
Yeah, 17, not 7.
3rd and 17 from the 50.
Well, we were in Bulldog territory. The little shovel. Darius Hewitt. Can he get out of a tackle? No.
But he makes it more manageable.
Absolutely. He was brought down by JoJo Levins, the senior defensive back.
Picks up 10 on the play. Little shuffle pass right inside. Look at that. Nice.
And
good job, number 10 there, JoJo Levins.
He's made some good solo tackles.
And the Gamblers rolling the dice here.
Why not?
Well, let the clock run. 4:30. 18 seconds left on the play clock. 15. Just let that play clock run.
4th and 7 from the 40. Backtracking. Micah.
Oh, Micah can keep it.
Micah gonna get it. He saw that opening and took it.
He
Good
got
job.
it. He got it.
He gets right out of bounds.
No flags on the play.
It's a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down with 4:14 to go. I was trying to manifest that.
Were you?
I was like, there it is. You got it. You got it.
Hey, and also Wall Hawks victorious last night, 48-0 over the Great Creek Eagles. That battle of Tom Green County.
Yeah. How long did that go on?
I don't know. Anxious to talk to our crew and see what time they finally got out of there. Nice run by Z-Train.
Falling forward for a few extra yards. Oh, they called the Wall game with 8 minutes left.
Oh, well. Whatever works, right?
They did the same thing the Lakeview game Thursday, didn't they?
I think so.
Lakeview was putting a whooping on. Oh, really? Wall was called at 8:41. Lakeview called at 8:42.
Yeah, I talked to some of the Lakeview coaches. They didn't get back until like 4 in the morning.
But it was a good bus ride home.
Oh, it was an incredible bus ride home. And I'm going to tell you, I think the Lakeview Chiefs can win that district this year.
I hope so. They've already got the winning season under their belt, but that's not enough for them. They want more. Micah Smith cuts it up inside the Angelo MRI red zone.
With another keeper, and the flag's going to come in. I think it's going to be a personal foul.
It was late.
There may be a little targeting action going on there, too. Bobcats get up clapping.
You never know what that means.
Of course, you got to, as I always used to teach my linemen, you go ahead and signal that it's on them. 3:24 left here in this.
Non-flagrant targeting. Defense number 10.
Non-flagrant.
Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Half the distance to the goal and an automatic first down. Look here.
First
here
and goal, Bobcats.
Let's take a look.
You see it here. Micah gets tackled. Yep. Helmet to helmet.
Yeah, that was on JoJo Levins, who really was just coming in there to keep him from getting any further. Originally, Jaden Guzman is the guy that grabbed him and brought him down.
Well, this is where I think Coach Smith is going to tell Micah, take your time. Play clock's down to 10.
Dribbling in motion on a Luke's Cage first. Trying to get to the outside. Oh, he almost made it. Right to the goal line before he ran into Jaden Guzman and Robert Harden.
But still, that's
Elijah
good. That's,
Allen to the
that's
one.
chewing up some clock. 2:45 and counting.
Second and goal.
Second and goal. Look at that camera right there. Golly, that's a great. Who built that tower?
I wonder. Local sportscaster?
Could be.
I'll tell you what, Ethan Boyd has given Marshall Woodside fits. On that blitz, he ran right into Boyd and went nowhere.
And a couple of our camera guys helped us out. Damon and Brandon.
Good job, guys. Second and goal. They give it to the Z-Train, who finds the station in the end zone. Zay Johnson, touchdown, Bobcats. That may be the one that puts the game away with
Johnson
2:14 to go. An Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Johnson gets it done. That's number 2 today for the Z-Train.
Play the fight song. Look at that camera angle. Great work by all our camera guys. Got Jeff down there in the end zone. AJ down there giving us that shot.
Doing a great job. Holbert.
The kick is good.
From Texas Farm Bureau, Tom Green County.
Bobcats by 10.
The Bobcats lead this by 10. 34-24 over Midland. We're back for the finale at San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in, and we're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get $12,000 off this new 2025 GMC Sierra. $12,000 off. Or save $5,000 off this new 2025 GMC Acadia. Deep discounts, low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Partnering with our community for a healthier future.
Welcome back to sunny San Angelo Stadium. 2:14 to go in this 2-6A contest. The Bobcats of Central lead the Midland Bulldogs 34-24. Xavion Johnson gets his second touchdown of the day. Holbert's extra point gives the Cats the 10-point lead. Here's the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. On the bounce, it will be returned from the 20-yard line, and he only gets about 4 yards before
Kick
being
is
wrapped
returned
up.
up to the 25-yard line.
Mason
It'll
Van
be
Sickle
first
on the
down,
stop
Midland
there.
High.
Bobcats are on a 24-7 run.
That is correct.
That's pretty impressive, considering they didn't exactly set the world on fire the first quarter, the first half.
No, they just looked completely out of wits, but they got a couple of stops, made them force some mistakes. We were making the mistakes early. They started making the mistakes.
Well, we got in an unfamiliar situation of not being able to convert 4th and short, which we usually can do on a run.
Yeah.
And they weren't able to do that. And this offense with a different quarterback.
Oh, hold on. Hold the phone.
Gave us problems.
Timeout. Central.
So the Bobcats called their first timeout of the half with a 10-point lead. Hopefully they can hang on to it and finish this thing. Only 2:11 on the clock.
Yeah, and while we're talking about that, we were talking about Lakeview being able to possibly run the district. Last night, Andrews and Big Spring met. Andrews beat them 28-20, so they didn't really blow them out. Andrews not putting up a ton of points, and they're just not. Usually Andrews is really a good team. They're not that good this year. But that Lakeview team, they are gritty and they are good, and I have said it many times in the district that, I'm sorry, on the Insider Show, I have said it many times that adversity that they faced in July with the floods, and most of that flood that happened here in San Angelo was out in the north side, and that north side just has rallied around that Lakeview team. And I think Coach Guevara and Coach Cortez have them playing incredibly well, and I think they'll win that district.
This is the team and the season that the north side needed. Heroes. Caught, and then he goes nowhere after that. Driven out of bounds. Had to take a few steps backwards shy of the 30-yard line.
But it's not going to matter. We're going to get a late hit out of bounds on us. Pretty sure that's what that flag is.
Was that Troy Sabalos, maybe? We'll see.
I don't know. Had him stopped.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Late hit out of bounds. Number 2. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That was Noah Rogers.
Yeah, and just got to know where you are. Once you see that white on the side of the field there, you can see it. He just runs out of bounds. Yeah, dude, you are out of bounds. You're about 3 yards out of bounds.
First down, Midland High.
It's a first.
That's
It's a loose cage
45
first
yard.
down to the 45. 2:05 on the clock. They have all their timeouts. Bobcats have 2.
And we have the 2-minute rest and relaxation timeout.
Right. So that basically gives them 4. Howard going to keep it. This is where he is at his most dangerous, but he gets smacked from behind by Mason Van Sickle. He thought he was about to get a little space, and Van Sickle ran him down.
The 2-minute timeout.
And that is the 2-minute timeout.
That's it.
And we got some football boys walking around up here in black and gold pads, and there goes Smith and looks like Schwartz.
Schmitz.
Schmitz? Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Halloween is coming up. It's going to be on a football Friday night.
Yeah. We'll be in Odessa though.
We're in Odessa.
Yep.
At Ratliff Stadium.
They're in Ratliff.
Who is did you mention Mississippi State earlier?
Yeah, I think I did. Mississippi State is playing UT today.
Okay. Head coach Jeff Levy is an Andrews graduate. I watched him play his last high school football game against Stephenville in the playoffs back in the day.
Really?
Jeff Levy. His dad, the late Mike Levy, was head coach at my hometown, Dublin, and did really well there. So for a couple of years, we got head coach Levy, and now the son is at Mississippi State. I know he's been under a little bit of fire because you know how fans and people are.
Oh, yeah. Well, they are playing Texas today, and with 12:41 left in the second quarter, Texas is up 14-7.
Of course, his dad, Mike Levy, his mentor was, guess who? Art Briles. Howard's in trouble. He's going to be sacked. Down he goes. Tyson Mitchell, the sophomore, gets the sack on Howard with 1:53 to go.
Was that number 99?
Was it 98 or 99? Was it Onis? No.
That's Onis.
That's Onis. Oh, my
That's
gosh. I
Onis.
thought it was Tyson Mitchell. Riley Onis. Garrett, I'm sorry about that, man.
That's okay, because you know what?
I was going to apologize to
Onis is wearing 99 tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was 98. Tyson Mitchell, the sophomore. Junior, Riley Onis, who's had some issues with injuries earlier.
And I believe that's our first sack of the game.
It is, and Riley moves quite fast for a big guy.
I tell you.
That's awesome. Riley Onis with the sack. They're making the plays when they need to make them this afternoon. 3rd and 14 from the 41. Clock under 2 minutes. Yeah, Andrews and Jeff Levy, we were talking, I watched that last game. They had a running back who was strength and conditioning coach at Alabama, Shad Williams.
Really?
I think he's at Oregon now, if I'm correct.
Well, you know what? Whenever we get a break here in a second, you need to talk about incomplete.
Up high, incomplete.
It's going to bring up 4th and 14, 1:49 left.
Off the fingertips of number 18, Elijah Ramos. Blaine Belcher on the coverage for the Bobcats.
You were talking at halftime about some Central grad that is now a famous star.
Mark Menchaca. I would love to know that he was watching our broadcast. That would be so awesome. He's on Dexter. Did he catch it? Yes. Somebody better get him. They do. At the 22-yard line, the catch made by Lucas Ramirez.
And he was looking back into the sun and caught that incredible catch. Big 4th down conversion, 1:40 left.
They have an opportunity to get back in this. The Bobcats have got to make some plays like they have been. And that was a nice stop after about 2 yards. Here's that play before the catch.
Midland High. Second timeout at half.
Good catch, good coverage.
That's Jordan McGowan, not Lucas Ramirez. I thought 99 was 98. I thought 3 was 2. It's kind of hard to see.
Midland takes their second timeout. They'll have one left with 1:30, and they need 10 points.
There's Coach Smith right there, giving his final marching orders with 1.5 minutes to go in the game and a 10-point lead. They just need to make another play or two. And they've done it this whole drive, except Midland came up with a big play when they needed it to catch from Jordan McGowan. So it's going to be another fantastic finish, but at least we have that 10-point cushion, and we're not ahead by 3 right now, or we'd all be getting a little sick at our stomachs with that dreadful feeling.
Absolutely. And I want to talk one more time about that Lakeview Chief. You talked about Chief's team coming out of that district. They would have to come up and play either, if they were to be that 3rd or 4th seed, they're going to have to play Brownwood or Stephenville. And Brownwood and Stephenville played this weekend at Gordonwood Stadium. 2 years ago, you and I were able to go see that game.
Yep, when Stephenville got what a lot of people thought was an upset. But I'll tell you, I would rather play Brownwood this season than Stephenville, guarantee you that. Overthrown, not even close to Jordan McGowan. 3rd down.
Yeah, that Stephenville team I was looking, they've put up almost 250 points, and they've only allowed 80 points. So they are just a juggernaut on offense.
I mean, look at who Ruston beat Midland Lee. They beat Longview. Stephenville beat Ruston. The top 3 team in Louisiana.
Kudos to Sterling Doty.
Yeah.
I know his daddy well.
Mike Copeland field that they have now. Mike Copeland's still around in the school district.
Yep, Coach Copeland, know him well.
Howard throwing, tips it incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to bring up 4th down. One more play to victory for the Bobcats.
It's going to bring up 4th and 8, and they're going to bring in the field goal team. You need 10. Now's the time to get your field goal and play for the onside kick and have one timeout left with 1:20 left.
Edgar Ramos.
Yep.
I think Marino made the first one.
Is that who's coming out to kick this one?
This is Ramos.
This is Marino, number 30.
30?
Yeah.
30. No, it's 31.
Oh, 31.
I promise you I'm right this time.
Sorry, you're right this time. My bad. And he puts it through.
It was 30 the time before, and that is good. We didn't want a nail-biter, but we may get a nail-biter today with 1:17 to go. 34-27. Bobcats with the lead. We'll keep it here. We don't want to miss what's about to transpire. It's going to be an onside kick. They only have one timeout left. So it's do or die now for Midland. You know, they lost a lot of people to graduation. They only had a pair of starters back on each side of the football from a team that surprised a lot of people last season. Remember, Permian was 7-0. The Midland beat them toward the end of the season. And they still have to deal with them. But, yeah, they had a great season last year.
What was that kick? Was that?
It was 30-something, I believe.
43?
43.
Okay, we'll call it 43.
So Marino made a 35-yarder. Not to be outdone, his teammate makes the 43-yarder. Back to earlier, I was watching a game from 1992 on YouTube, Central versus Euless Trinity, playoff game. Because there are a lot of Central games from KLST TV broadcast. Wow. One of the starters for Central is Mark Menchaca, who's currently on Dexter Resurrection. He's married to one of the main stars of Game of Thrones. He's been in a lot of stuff. Here we go. The onside bounces high. And did it go
out of bounds?
Oh, that was close.
If it's out of bounds, it is our ball.
And the Bobcats are going to win. They're going to win.
Yep.
The first district win of the season. And if they didn't win this one, you could almost kiss playoffs goodbye.
You pretty much could, and this is going forward, and it's going to be a legal procedure. Ball went out of bounds on the kicking team, so that is ball game with 1:17 left. Midland has one timeout left.
It bounced high. I think Marino had a chance at it before it went out of bounds. One timeout left, so that's It's all elementary from here.
Bulldogs will use their last timeout.
Midland High. Third and final timeout.
Well, the district race is pretty much as predicted, but Permian had all of the momentum last season, ended up losing the last 3. Now they have all the momentum, period, after that big win over Midland Lee, which I'm sure they were holding their breath because you never know how that game is going to turn out.
Well, that will move Central to 1-2. That'll move Midland down to 1-2. Central will have the nod over that with us in the 4th. And then if we can get past Odessa at 0-3 and then put a hurting on that Friendship team here on a Thursday night, a senior night, and make them move down to that 4th seed.
Keep reminding me that's on a Thursday because I keep forgetting.
Yep, it's on a Thursday.
I don't want to show up wrong night. It's going to be fun because we could get on a roll in the playoffs. It happens all the time.
You absolutely could.
We need a playoff appearance and a playoff win. Took a big step toward that today with the clock under 1 minute to go.
And we will have to snap the ball one more time.
The Bobcats have been tested by a very solid team that they haven't beaten in 2 seasons. They beat them 9 times in a row before that, so maybe this is one of 9. One of many. That's it. I hear the coaches in the booth next to us shouting, "Ball game, ball game." Oh, those Bobcats. The heart and soul of the kids in orange came through today. They did what they had to win. The defense did what they had to do, so did the offense, and got the win. They will go to a 1-2 in district. Again, Odessa next week, then Friendship. This could be a fun rest of the season, I'm telling you.
Sure could. Took us 2 days to get it done, but that's okay. We ran into Coach Smith last night, and he said Central is 1-0 on Saturdays.
Yes, we
under
are.
his regime. Now they're 2-0 on Saturdays under his regime. And one of the coaches I ran into said, he likes playing Saturday ball. He's a college coach.
He was none too happy to be able to do this. Last night he was giddy.
That's right.
Especially with the weather and all of that. I'm glad we didn't start late. Time to shake hands. Bobcats get the win. 34-27 over the Midland Bulldogs. We'll be back to wrap this one up at San Angelo Stadium right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
This is where we live, a place where trucks are the backbone of our lifestyle, as essential as a roof over our head and clothes on our back. When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, technology, safety, fuel efficiency, reliability, and value retention. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in. We're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get this 2025 GMC Terrain. You could pay only $29,999. Or this 2025 Buick Envista. You could pay $21,999. Deep discounts and low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You see Coach Mark Smith and his team of very happy Bobcats as they get the win over Midland by 7 and their first district win to go 1-2 ahead of Odessa next week on the road, then Friendship at home. Welcome back to the broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. 34-27, Bobcats win. Here's how it all went down and your stats for the evening. Arlen Ponder will do the honors for us.
Hey, let's do some. Sorry, got to turn on my mic. Let's do some stats first. Z-Train, 22 carries, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns. Allen, 13 carries, 83 yards. Hewitt, 7 carries, 57 yards. Micah Smith, 5 carries, 32 yards for 287 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both of those by Z-Train. Micah Smith was 12 of 22 for 170 yards with 2 touchdowns, being an 8-yard and a 6-yard. And then receiving, let's see, got some number discrepancies here, but that's okay. Garcia, 5 for 64 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hill, 4 for 30 yards. And Edwards, 2 for 3 yards. So we ran the ball like Coach Smith wanted. He likes that bully ball. He wants to run that bully ball. He doesn't want to be one-dimensional and just go to the pass. So, but, you know, it was a balanced offense. And then you want the whenever you're coaching, whenever you're trying to win a game, you want the 3-headed monster. The third head of it being the special teams, and special teams showed up tonight with Caleb Holbert kicking a 35-yard field goal, and also they gave us an extra yard, so they made it a 40-yard field goal. So coming in and kicking 2 field goals, he missed one, and then got a roughing the kicker, or I'm sorry, running into the kicker, got an extra 5 yards, and he squeaked it over to the goal post on that 40-yard kick. But Midland got it started in the first quarter at the 6:42 mark with a 35-yard kick from Marino, number 30. Then Central answered, 3:35. Number 21, Z-Train for a 2-yard run, put it into the end zone, making it 7-3. Then Midland back on the clock, 2:06 left in the first quarter. 45, the quarterback, not number 45. I'm sorry, not the quarterback. You got those numbers.
Okay. The Holt Howard is the quarterback.
Yeah, number 45, 1-yard run.
Yeah, that is Isaiah Miller, who was largely silent tonight. He's usually their top guy.
Yeah, 11:09 mark in the second quarter. Midland got another one, number 24, the quarterback, 8-yard run, Holt Howard.
And he's good considering he's mainly a defensive player, but for whatever reason, he got the start today, played a great job on offense.
Yeah, and then Central went on a tear at 2:12. Let's see, Smith, 2, Baby G, 6-yard catch.
Yeah, it's twice.
Extra point was good to make it 14-17. And then with 5 seconds left on the clock, Caleb Holbert with his first of 2 kicks, 35 yards to tie it all up at 17 at half. Then Central got the stop on the opening drive of the second half. Then they took the ball down with 3:53 left in the quarter. Another pass from Smith to Baby G, 8 yards. Extra point was good, put us up 24-17. Then Midland with 1:14 left in the quarter. A 4-yard run by number 14. Extra point was good, tied it all up. And then fourth quarter, it was Central, 8:22 mark. Caleb Holbert with his 40-yard field goal to make it 27-24. Then Central again, 2:14. Z-Train found the station again, making it 34-24. And then just at the end, 1:17, Midland scored. Field goal, number 31, 43 yards, make it 34-27.
And that is how we ended up, a 34-27 win for the Bobcats. So in the district race, 3-0 Permian, the only undefeated team in District 2-6A as of right now. Legacy 2-1, Friendship is 2-1, the top 3. Now you have Midland at 1-1. We are at 1-2. We are at 1-2.
Yeah, and we have the head-to-head over Midland. So if the season ended tonight, we would have the number 3 spot. They would have the number 4 spot.
And Odessa at the bottom at 0-3.
Yeah, but we got to face them, and they are, they can play spoiler this weekend on Halloween night, and stranger things have happened.
Totally. The next time we will be here will be the friendship game on a Thursday, not next Thursday, Thursday week.
Actually, no, we will be here Tuesday night.
Tuesday.
Doing the best game that we do all year. We'll be here doing the Lone Star game. So we'll be here Tuesday night. Join us. We will have all kinds of cool things going on. And it's the best game of the year. It's where we got to meet Z-Train the first time. And both of us said he is going to be playing on Friday night. We just didn't know it was going to be 2 years later.
Yeah, Cabo de la Garza, Jackson Kennedy, Action Jackson, all those folks we remember covering from back in the day.
Yeah, you get a little glimpse on what the future of the Bobcats could be with this Coach Smith. He's got this team, and I've said they're just on the brink of being just enough to knock off Permian or Lee. And I think maybe next year we might just do it. You never know.
Yeah, and with Friendship at 2-1, we could throw a kink in things by beating him in the final week, too.
Absolutely, and that'll be here. So I want to thank Shay Harris for being our producer tonight, Wayne Heidenheimer, AJ Garcia, Laz Acosta, one of my students, Jeff Shelton down there on the camera, Cullen Jordan working some camera, and Ann Diamond doing our stats tonight. Thank all of y'all.
We appreciate them, as well as all of our sponsors. Monday night, 7 o'clock, Bobcats Insider with Coach Mark Smith.
Busy week for us. We got Monday night. We got the Bobcat Insider, Chiefs Insider.
8 o'clock.
And then we have the the Lone Star Glenn game. Tuesday night, the Lean Star. Then Thursday night, we have the Insider Show. Hopefully you'll come on again. Mm-hmm. And then Friday night, we have the Odessa game, and we have Lakeview, Big Spring, and Wall is playing. Wall is off, so they're going to be
somebody
watching.
will be spared a beating.
Yeah, somebody will be. They will actually be undefeated that night.
Right. Yeah. So a lot of things. 2 games next Friday. We have next Tuesday, next Monday, Thursday with Insider. Busy week, and we hope you will find us on Facebook, Instagram, on X, at Concho Sports on YouTube. We'd love to hear from you, get a follow from you. I like all that kind of stuff. That's going to wrap it up. Great Saturday game. Bobcats win it over Midland, get their first 2-6A win ahead of the Odessa game next week. And we bid you a good evening, good afternoon from San Angelo Stadium. For Shay Harris, Arlen Ponder, and everyone who's been a part of this one, I'm Darren Prater for Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network. Until next time, so long, everybody.